Hello, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I thought today we could just goof around and play a little Blackjack 21. And I'm no expert in Blackjack at all. I played a bit when I lived down in Arizona. We'd drive up to Vegas. And then I've played occasionally on cruise ships or with my dad for M&Ms. But I have the cheat sheet for just basic blackjack strategy here. So I'm not doing anything special, just very basic. So just for fun. Let's make sure all my cards are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Perfect. These cards are getting a little beat. I see one of them's bent, which would not be acceptable. It's kind of a cheat, but I actually don't know which one that is. If you watch a lot of my videos, you might notice we're upside down. We're in the upside down. It's like Stranger Things. No, I don't know anything about Stranger Things. I haven't watched since season 1, so I don't know if they still do that. But I did that because I'm going to play the part of dealer, and I'm going to have you play the part of guest. I just thought maybe this would make it easier to see. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll have 3 people sitting here, and this is the dealer's hand. The goal is to get to 21. I guess it goes that way. Is that right? To 21 without going over. But also to beat the dealer's hand. So you sort of have 2 things you're going for. So if you have a 17, that in basic blackjack play is a stand. You don't take a hit on 17 because you're more likely to go bust, which means you've gone over 21 points. So you just wave it off. Nope, no hit. This person has 13 against a 10. Now your assumption should generally be that underneath here is another 10. So they're likely, because they're more 10s than anything, because all the face cards are 10s and all the 10s are 10s. So they're most likely to have a 10. So you're assuming they have a 20. So you're 13, you've got to take a hit. So what you do is tap it. And then the dealer, or you can go like this. You'd be sitting over there like, so it would go that way. But you'd go either like that, or you can just tap, not really tap the cards. Some places don't want you touching the cards. But anyway, 23, guess what? You're out. You went bust. All right. So 16, you're supposed to hit it. Some people don't like that. They'd rather stay safe and stand on it. But basic blackjack strategy, which has been run through by computers, I believe, you should hit that. So we will do basic. Oh, you went bust. All right. So we only have one guy standing here. And I got blackjack. Now, I kind of forget. Maybe I would have checked that and told you before. I can't remember. Or is that only if an ace is up? If an ace is up, they check. They say insurance, and then they check to see if they have blackjack. But I think even with a 10, they have like a little window they can look in to see if it's blackjack. I don't really recall. But anyway, everybody loses. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. That's gambling. All right. I won't shuffle yet. So if you're counting, it might be fun for you. I will do a few hands without shuffling. I am not going to count. I'm just going to play strategy. All right. This is what's called a soft 16 because an ace can either be an 11 or a 1. So it can either be 16 or 6 against a 10. And so on this chart, they have soft totals. So ace 5 is a soft. 16 against a 10, they say to hit. Now, if, let's just pretend that we'd had a 4 as the dealer card, the dealer is more likely to go bust in this situation. So you might want to get more money on the table. Well, actually, let me double check before I say this. Yeah. So against a 4, you'd want to double up your bet, what's called a double down, and get more money on the table. But in this instance, the dealer is likely to have a 20. So you're just going to take a hit because you can't bust. So now, now you have a 15. And a 15 against a 10, you should really hit it. It's scary because that's not a great place to be in, but really you should hit it. Guess what? That's too many. I think he has 23 or something, right? I'm not good with the math, so but it was too many. Okay, so 14 you should hit. Guess what? You got 21. That's excellent. This is 16. Book says you should hit. All right. No, that's too many, isn't it? Hold on, 16. That's 22. Wait, no, it's not. Wait. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, it's too many, right? 17, 18, 19, 21. Yeah. Good thing I'm not a real life dealer. You'd be like, pit boss, come here. This girl can't add. Actually, I would never complain if I'd be like, I think you owe me money. And they'd be like, okay, I'll pay you. All right, 13. So the house has to hit on a 13. They have to hit everything. And they will say on the table what they hit on. But generally, they hit on a 16. So anything up to 16. Oh, they went bust. So you won. And if these two had just decided to stay in the game, they would have won. But book says not worth it. Okay. So please do not get your gambling advice from me. Like I said, this is just for fun and entertainment and maybe some relaxation. I don't know. It depends. I just haven't played in a while. It's like, I got to remember because did I already say I'm going on a cruise soon? And I don't know if I'll play. All right. So a 13 against a 4. Now, the dealer is likely to go bust. So this one's a little tricky. I think you stand. Let me just remember real quick. 13 against a 4. Stand, yeah. You stand on anything unless it's a 7, 8, 9, 10 because you're just hoping the dealer gets too many and goes bust. That they have a 10 under here. They have to hit it. They get another 10. That's what you're hoping for. Okay. This guy's a 15. Stand. And a 19. Stand. So everybody's just waved off. So let's hope for a 10. 10. Oh, okay. That's still okay because they might get a 10 now. Oh. Now they're at 8. Ooh, and now they are at 19. I think they just stand on that and you lose. And you lose. And you push. Yep, that's right. So there you go. So if you are a person who counts cards, I've never really counted cards, but if I remember correctly, it's something like, I should look this up, and I did one time. I think I even did a video with it, but I've forgotten. Every 10 is a +1 in your head. Is that right? I think it's +1. So you kind of know how many 10s are left in the deck, and that changes your betting strategy. But no casino, well, I shouldn't say no. Most casino nowadays use they have a shoe, and that holds multiple decks. I don't even know how many at this point, but it's a lot. It's probably like 10 decks or something. And then they have these automated shuffle machines. So there's no real good. I mean, I'm not saying you can't count cards. I think people still have networks that do that or something. I've heard. we used to go to, I think it was called the Las Vegas Club in Vegas. Like, we used to stay at either the Golden Nugget or Jackie Goggins Plaza. It was like $25 a night, which even in the 90s was cheap. But, and they would sometimes have a one deck. I think they'd maybe, I don't know. I think maybe they'd do two rounds out of one deck. Is that right? I don't know. I don't remember. But they did have $3 blackjack tables, which was like perfect for me because I had no money. But so I'd go with $30. That's how much I was allowed to spend a day. Once I lost that, I was like, forget it. And then my dad would sometimes go, and he'd want to keep, playing with me because we'd have fun together. We'd sit together. And so he'd go consortium, and we'd put our money together because he knew I didn't have any. And then we'd be playing to keep it in. It was fun. Anyway. All right. So we have 13 against a 2. I think you're standing, but let's double check. Hard total 13. Hard means, there's no ace. A soft means there's an ace, which means it could be like, like that one that was a 6 or 16. That's soft. This is hard. Okay. So we have 13 against a 2. Stand. Yep. 17 against a 2. You're going to stand. That's another 13, right? Okay. So everybody's standing. We're all hoping there's a 10 under here. Everybody chant 10, 10, 10. Oh, okay. Now we want another 10, 10, 10, 10. Uh-oh, 14. Okay, that's still okay. She has to hit again. 10, 10. Yes, a winner, winner, winner. Yeah. Everybody's excited. That's a fun hand. Okay. Where do I put that? Oh, look at all the 10s coming out. Look at them all. Okay. This is what you want to see for your dealer, because that's likely to go bust. Probably, maybe has a 10 under here. Hopefully gets another 10 or a 9, or, a lot of cards could bust them. So on a 15, you're just going to stand. On a 20, okay. So now there is an option. Oh, wait. My memory is very unclear. But some people want to split 10s. I'm trying to remember if they're, I don't know, but can you is it the value you can split, or do they have to be the same card? Somebody say in the comments, because I can't remember off the top of my head. I have been getting, by the way, real quick, I've been getting a lot of slack lately in the comments that, like, I'm not enough of an expert and I shouldn't talk about things. Please don't say that. I don't care. We're just here for relaxation and fun. I admit I'm not an expert on anything. I'm, whatever. Anyway. All right. But the rule is, the book is, don't ever split 10s. You've got a solid hand here that won't go bust. They say don't ever split 10s. You just keep, even if you could, which I can't remember if you can. I think you can. But you don't split those. Okay. This is, okay, we've got a 10 against a 6, so you're going to hit that. I just got to look at one thing. Is there a chance that you double down? What do we have? 6? Wait. Pair splitting. A 10. What am I doing? 10 against a 6. Yeah, you double down. Okay. So what a double down is, you have your bet of, a chip. You put another chip out here, equal value, and that doubles your bet. And you're allowed to do that. And then they give you one card, and you got 19. That's really good. So you're excited. Everybody's excited. Everybody's hoping for a 10, 10, 10. Here we go. Oh, that's looking pretty good now. Anything above a 5 is going to bust. So here we go. Oh, yes. Winner, winner, and double down winner. That was pretty good. right, should we do one more hand with this? Anybody trying to count? We'll do one more hand. Oh, look at, oh. Did you guys see that? I'm just going to play it as is. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I did see it, but I'm just following books, so it doesn't matter. All right, 17 against a 2, you stand. We have we wanted a 10 here. That would have been blackjack. If you get a 10 and an ace, blackjack, which is 21. But no. So you have a soft 6 against a 2. I kind of think you double down, but let me see. Ace 5. Ace 5 against a 2. Nope, you just hit it. You double down if it's a 4, a 5, or a 6. Okay. So you just hit. So now you have 14 against a 2. You're just going to stand just because you're pretty likely to go bust. So you're just going to hold your hand and pray that this guy or girl, whatever, our dealer, goes bust. I have a piece of tape here, so I kind of know where the camera, if you see that, just ignore it. Okay, let me double check that though. What is it, a 14? 9. Yeah, 14 against a 2. Yeah, you stand. Okay. 9, 12 against a 2. You hit. Yep. 12 against a 2. The book says hit. Okay. So 15 against a 2. You're going to stand. Yep. All right. 10, 10, 10. All right. 12. Now all we need is one more 10. And they go bust. Oh, 14. Okay. One more 10. Let's go. 10, 10. Yeah. Winner, winner, winner. And then this guy goes, I should have doubled down. All right. If you were counting, I didn't see too many 10s. We're going to do one more hand because I think we're going to have a ton of 10s. And we haven't seen many aces either. So this could be an exciting hand. Look at that. I knew it. Oh yes. Oh, my God. I could see that one coming. All right. 10s against a 4, you're supposed to just stand. So we're going to do that. These are both have a value of 10. Stand. Aces. You split aces. So what you do is you put out another bet the same as your first bet, and then she'll know you're going to split them. You don't touch your cards. She'll do it for you. So now you have 2, and you get 1 card on each one. Okay, are we ready? So now you have 2 bets out. You get 1 card, right? Boy, hold on. Let me think on that for a sec. Maybe you get as many cards as you need. Shucks. All right. So now you have 18. Actually, no, I think you can take, because this, you might double down, right? Yeah. Okay. So what you could do with this is put out another bet and double down. Then you get 1 card. You could have kept hitting this, but you want to put even more money on the table. Let me double check. Ace 7 against a 4 is double down. It says double if allowed, otherwise stand. Isn't that interesting? Double if allowed, otherwise stand. Now, why would they say that? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to double. So now we have 1, 2, 3 bets out, and they get another card. I think you get 1. 21. Excellent job. High fives all around. Okay, now this one, you get a card. Let's see. Oh, 21. High fives all around. So now this guy's psyched. All right, now we have 15 against a 4. I think you're going to double down. Ace 4 against a 4. Double down. So you put out another bet, and then they get a card, 1 card. 15. Okay. So that you're just going to stay and hope this person goes bust. And we know there are a lot of 10s out there, so we're pretty good to go here. 7. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. 16. That's great. 16. Everybody's going crazy because they know dealer's got to take 1 more card. Has to hit 16. Come on. 10, 10, 10. What? So they win. So we had a double down with a split. We had a double down. Yeah. Man, this table's hot. It is too hot. It's burning hot. Ow, these cards are burning my fingers. So hot. All right, we're shuffling them again. See, it is kind of fun if you play with like we used to play with our family at home and sort of keeping track and counting cards. It's kind of fun because, then you can start to know, like, I think there's a lot of tens in this deck right now. And then you can start playing off book and taking chances, kind of risking stuff a little more. Yeah, somebody's going to have to remind me, why would they say double if allowed, otherwise stand? Why wouldn't you double if allowed and then otherwise hit? I don't totally get that. Where did this come from? I didn't put it on there. I've had this printed forever. I don't know how old it is. Not that it changes. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. That looks pretty interesting. Okay. Dealer's got a 10, so likely to have a 20. But one of the things that they say in Blackjack is always split 8s and aces. 8s and aces. And the reason is 2 8s make 16. That sucks. If you split them, and it's still not great, but you're likely to get 18 and 18, which are much better hands. So no matter what the cards are, I better double check before I say that. Yep, you always split 8s and aces. So you had to put up another bet. The dealer separates them out and gives you a card. Okay, so now you have 14, and you can take another hit. You do? Okay. Now you have 16. Book says to hit 16. Book says to hit it. Some people at the table might yell at you, but that's what the book says. 16. Ooh, 19. Good hit. Very good hit. Okay. So now you wave off that one, you move over to this one, and you tap that, or you tap the table. Or like that. Gimme. So 8. Oh my God. All right. I gotta look and see if you're still in view here. If I move this here. Yeah. Okay. So now you're gonna split these. You have to put out another bet. Now you have 3 bets against a 10, which isn't spectacular, by the way. That's worrisome. I should have checked to make sure there wasn't an ace there, but whatever. All right, so now we have 12. You should hit it. Now you have 13. Yeah, you should hit it. Oh my gosh. 14. Yep. 24. All right, 18 stand. Okay, 13. You're supposed to hit that. Oops. See, this is my tape. Let me see where we are. Hold on, sorry. That's just so I have a mental, because I can't see the camera from where I'm sitting. All right. What did we say here? 13? Yeah, you should hit that. 12. That's too many, right? Yep. 17. Yeah, that's too many. 16. You're supposed to hit. Oof. Ouch. All right. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah. Everybody lost. Oh, it's terrible. Easy come, easy go. Was anybody keeping track of how many aces and 10s came out? Because I'm going to keep going here. Oh, there's another ace. Oh, insurance. And what insurance means is you pay. I never buy insurance. I think it's half your bet. I never, ever, ever buy insurance. I think it's half your bet, and then if she has it, you don't lose your bet. But if she doesn't have it, they take the insurance money. So, yeah, I think that's the deal. All right. Nobody took insurance? Good, because she didn't have it. So then if you had, you'd have lost, the money you paid for insurance. All right. So 7, you gotta hit that. 16, you gotta hit that. 21, right? Yep, 21. Okay, 16. 9, 10, 20. Yeah, 20. That's good. Did I do the math on that? 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I'm really bad at math. Okay, 12, 19. You're going to stand. All right, we're hoping. Well, we kind of know that. Actually, we know the dealer doesn't have a 10 because she checked. So that's one perk, I guess, to that is you know she doesn't have a 10 at least. So she has 18. She has to stand. So you win. You win. You win. Everybody wins. That was easy. All right. Anybody keeping track? Because I am. And I do believe we have no aces left in the deck. All right. 20, you stand. 15 against a 2. I think you stand. But let's do a quick double check. Hard total 15 against a 2. Stand. Yep. 17 against a 2. Stand. All right. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Row. 20. All right. Push, which means you don't lose or win. 15, you lose. 17, you lose. I don't think I have enough cards to do one more, so. You gonna play one more? One more round. One more hand. And then you have to go hit up the buffet. If you want to get there while the shrimp's still available. All right. Oh, dealer's got a 6. That's good for you. All right. So 13 against a 6. I'm going to double check. I think 13 against a 6 stand. Wow. 12 against a 6 stand. Okay. Wow. Okay. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. Let me double check that. Stand. I'm sorry. I'm thinking too hard. Okay. I confused myself for a minute. Okay. 2 3s against a 6. What are they saying to do? Yes and no. Split only if DAS is offered. They're saying to split these only if DAS. DAS. Double. What is DAS? I'm not sure, honestly, but I'll pretend like it's offered. I don't know. DAS. I can't think of what that would be. All right, so 3. So 13 against a 6, you're standing. And another 13. This is tough. This is really tough. Everybody's got a crap hand here. So we're just hoping the dealer goes bust. Everybody start chanting 10, 10. Oh no. That's kind of worst case scenario. So dealer's now got 11. Okay, now dealer's got 12. That's pretty good. Now we need a 10, 10, 10. Oh no. That's 21 for the dealer. Whew. Everybody loses. Everybody loses. Oh no. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I had a dealer. She was a sweetheart, but she'd always go, so sorry. I'd go, I know you are. I think she was really on my side because I tipped her really good. Okay. 18 against a 10, you're going to stand. 14 against a 10, you're going to hit. 18, stand. 21, you get paid. You're done. You're out. You get paid. Good job. Not only do you get paid plus half. So if you bet 10, you get paid 15 in most casinos. Some have different, but that's, old school anyway, I guess. If you're playing it with M&Ms. All right, 10, 12, 17. So that's the end. So you win, and you already won. That's a good hand. It's a good hand. Okay. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. Oh, that was good. Oh boy. Okay. Dealer's got a 4. That's not a great hand for the dealer. You're going to stand. 16 against a 4. I think you stand. Yeah, you're going to stand. This is a soft 16. Soft 18 is what I meant to say. Against a 4. They say, okay, hold on. Let's double check this. A 7 against a 4 is double if allowed, otherwise stand. That's one of those. Okay, we're going to double. So now you have 15 against a 4. You're going to stand on that. Okay, so let's hope the dealer goes bust. Okay, this is pretty good. This is 13. They've got to take another card. Everybody starts going 10, 10. Ooh, that's 18. So you win, you lose, and you lost 2 bets because you doubled down. Okay. I think we can get one more hand out of this. If anyone's counting cards. Same deck. All right. We have 12 against 8. You're going to hit that. So now we have 18 against 8. You're going to stand. This is 9 against an 8. You're going to hit that. 13. You better hit it. 23. Sorry. All right. And 19 against an 8. You're going to just stand on that. I better double check because some things they have I don't remember. Ace 8 against an 8. Stand, yeah. They say on a 6 you double if allowed, otherwise stand. Okay. 8, 16. Gotta hit it. Oh, that's 22. Okay. You get paid and you get paid. Yep. All right. Okay, I gotta shuffle. All right, well, that was kind of fun. Did you guys like that? Is that fun or is that not that fun? I just enjoy just goofing around, playing a little blackjack. Normally when I do that, you do it kind of down. I'm trying to do it towards you, which is making it slightly harder. To backwards shuffle these cards to